Good morning. It is the 3rd of June, and this is Steve Meerheim from Steve Sewer and Drain Cleaning. I am at a house in Roseville, and this is for Ellen Jennings, and the house is for sale. I was here last week because of a complaint of the main line being backed up. When I ran the line, I got it to partially drain, but when I ran only a single source of water, everything backed up. And I tried to get it to drain again, and again it partially drained. I had a very difficult time getting my large single blade past a particular spot 2 different times using 2 different style of single blades. So Ellen has agreed to allow a camera to be do a camera investigation to see what's going on, and that's what we're going to do. So as I explained to you, Ellen, about the clean out and why I could only get a small blade in here, this is the stack clean out. Everything in the house runs to this, and this in turn runs to the city sewer. As you can see, if when the house was built, if they had turned that clean out that you're looking at 90 degrees towards the camera, it would have made our job much easier. So at any rate, here we go. This is ABS piping. This is black plastic piping. ABS stands for abutylstyrene. It is not as solid as polyvinyl chloride or PVC, the white stuff, but it works just fine. So here we go. Okay, so we're into the black pipe. And again, had they made that turn like they should have, we wouldn't have the problem. So we should be on a flat spot. We're going to zero this out, and we're going to start in and see what we're going to see. So ABS piping is contractors like to use because it's PVC requires 2 steps to put it together. It requires a purple primer. That's why if you look at white PVC in homes, you'll see a purple edge around each joint. And then they glue it. Well, with ABS, all they need to do is just glue the joints. So contractors like to do that because it's less expensive for them. So we're going to go through this pipe and see where our problem is. What you're seeing right now is just general everyday living, all the scaling and stuff that's on the sidewalls of the pipe. If you look at the very bottom of the pipe, you can see at about the 7 o'clock mark, coming off of that opening there, you can see some scratching. That's where my cable and blade went through. So it swings around and cleans out the inside of the pipe. So I'm going to try to go not too terribly fast because this could get kind of dizzying and lose a sense of direction. And right now I'm not going to run any water. But where is this coming from? Okay, this is we have water running. Somebody was just running water, and so that is coming from upstairs. There's cleaners here right now that are cleaning the house and getting it ready for sale. So we're just going to continue on with doing what we do. And that way nobody is interfering with anybody. So far this section of pipe is looking just fine. But as you can see, we're starting to push a little bit of water, and we haven't had any water running for some time. Okay, so now we're going to be making a turn to the right. And that's about 30 feet out. So instead of going straight out the driveway, it's now making a right-hand turn. Now, this structure that we're seeing right here is a clean out of some kind. If you look at the numbers where it says 0034 and you come back to the left, you'll see this dome is a clean out that's out in the yard somewhere. That was put there probably because of plumbing code, but I'm just pointing that out to you just in case. So, okay. And now here comes the problem. So this is going to be hooking up to, it's probably cast iron pipe, and this might be where the whole area is, because as you can see by the camera, if you look at the very bottom where you see all that orange, that's the cast iron pipe. But if you come back towards the end of the camera here, you'll see this little, I'll try and, there's what appears to be a hole in the piping that's rotted away or has somehow been damaged, and that might be where our whole problem is. Okay, so now we're into the area that is going to be our problem. So as you can see, there's very little water running, and we're coming under into a belly. And now we're going to go underwater, and we're going to find where this problem is. That was the spot right there, but I'm going to take us all the way out to the street so that you can see what I was talking about when I said that it's a regional sewer pipe that's going to be 24 to 36 inches deep. And again, we're making another right-hand turn. So, oh, this is really... This would work. This area here, the scale that you're seeing is from the cast iron. And as you can see, because we're making turns, it's getting tougher and tougher to push this thing. So, but we'll keep on going here. And we have more issues. Okay, so now we've made our right-hand turn, and now we're making a left-hand turn. And if I can't make that turn, and this would probably explain why I had such a hard time with my cable. I cannot make this turn, and so I'm going to stop the DVD for now, and then I'm going to switch on the locator and go out and find out exactly where we're at so that we can see this thing, and we'll take it from, I'll be back.